Don't know why I always need to do that. Whenever I see a chicken, even though it's me now, so I should be doing it every single time. Anyway, hey guys, welcome to another Dota Underlords game. I am a little bit under the weather. I think it's just where I've been out in the cold. It's quite cold in England at the moment. Nothing to do with the coronavirus, so don't worry about that. I am fit and healthy. But what we're doing today is we are looking for a assassin build. Unfortunately, nothing in this first pack. We are going to open fort anyway, with the ideal that we hopefully can get at least one, if not two, assassins 2-star as quickly as possible. Assassins early on are quite weak, purely because they don't have much health, but they can do a lot of damage. With the Bloodbound meta that is pretty frequent at the moment, even with the slight nerfs that have happened to Bloodseeker recently, you're still going to get out-healed or out-tanked in the early rounds. Taking it to the late game, realistically, what we're looking for is hopefully to go... Let me just have a quick little look. Chainmail will do for now. What we are looking to go for towards the late game is to make it Assassin Void. Together they work really, really well. With the extra damage that you get from the Void Alliance, works even better. And really, nothing here. I am going to pick up the Shadow Demon, and I'm going to pick up the Drow Ranger as well, just for the Heartless to begin with. Heartless with a Shadow Demon and maybe one Assassin can work if we seem to not get any luck. But nobody's really picking up any Assassins here that I can see, apart from one Queen of Pain. Assassins generally are very, very uncontested. I'm not too sure why, because they can seem to outscale quite a lot of comps that are pretty common at the moment. One being sort of the everything build that I've already done a video on, with Trolls, Knights, Healers, Warlocks, even with Bloodbound and the LC, the Legion Commander. Even here, nothing that we really want, but I'm going to pick these up just for now. We'll set up a Pudge, just to keep one. I want to stay above 10 gold. I'm not too worried that I haven't got anything yet. We are trying to force this build. Nobody is picking up Assassins. Everyone is going for Vigilant or Hunters and Heartless. So what we've got here is quite contested. The fact that I've picked them up and sold them should mean that there's less there for everybody else. We do want to keep the Shadow Demon though for now. Early, what you're looking for is Nyx Assassin or Queens of Pain. They're going to be sort of your 1 or 2 cost units, and then as you get to sort of 3, you're then looking at Ember Spirit, and then 4s, you're looking at your Slark, your Phantom Assassins, things like that. So we'll get on our losing streak, and here we've got an Ember Spirit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell off this Pudge. We'll pick up the Ember Spirit. We're up to 20 gold now, so we'll get the 2 interests as well as hopefully a lost streak, because we're open 14, and then we'll use our reroll, and then we'll take it from there. Some people do try and fit in Spirit with this. It can potentially work, although if you are looking to go Void as well, it can seem to get a little bit messy. So there's a Queens of Pain, and there's an Enigma as well for the Void Alliance, which is 40% chance to deal an extra additional 5% of the target's max health as pure damage. That, with already a crit damage team like Assassins, it's just tons and tons of damage really. And because they are quite uncontested, hopefully we should be able to get quite a few 2-stars going up to 3 stars towards the late game, but it is quite dependent. Nothing here that we really need. Stonehall, Cloak or Pike. We're going to go with the Pike. Once we do put all our units in, if we can start getting some kills off. And there's the Viper, so we'll sell the Drow Ranger. Nothing that we really need there. And we'll pick up the Viper after interest is locked in. I'm going to hold on to these 2 Shadow Demons. if we can get a 2-star Shadow Demon, it is very, very strong against the Bloodbound build that nobody seems to be running right here, which is quite interesting. So we'll pick up the Viper, and we may pick up the Double Weaver as well, just because if we are running Nyx Assassin, Insect to the mid game, it's extra damage that you're sort of missing out on. And if you don't get multiple 2-star Assassins early on in the game, you seem to be finding a lot of level ups where you've got empty board space, where you're only running the Assassins and the Void. Most of the Voids do come sort of to the 4 and the 5 cost units, so therefore you're not going to be picking those up until a lot later on. So we have got an Ember Spirit here, so what I'm probably going to do is just put 3 in. And there's another Queen of Pain. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sell these all off for interest. And I doubt it that we are going to be able to win against somebody. But we'll see. No, 2 6 stars. So I'm going to pick these up.
This is going to be fun.
We'll wait until probably around 10, round 11. We haven't lost too much health here. 25 health, bearing in mind we haven't put any units in, isn't too bad. If we can start to get a few kills, then that'll be ideal. And we won't force leveling up here, just because once we get to round 10, we'll automatically be level 4 anyway to put 4 units in. And we should have so much gold compared to everybody else. I mean, you see here, we're on 48 net worth, highest in the lobby. And there's been people that are on win streaks as well. Okay, nothing here that we need. So I'll use my reroll, and there we go, we've got a Nyx Assassin. Perfect. So we're now up to 4 Assassins. 4 Assassins and 1 Void as well. What is everybody else now running? So we've got somebody that's running Druids, Savage, and Summoners, which is quite strong at the moment. Vigilant, Hunters, everybody knows is very, very strong as well. Somebody that's running full Primordials. We're not going to win this, are we? No. So we do want to keep our loss streak here, but I try and get at least 1 kill or 2 kills if possible. Again, Vigilant, Hunter, Brawnies. Vigilant, Heartless. Somebody that's potentially going Troll Knights with maybe the Bloodbound. They haven't picked up anything that makes me feel otherwise. And then us. And somebody that's going Healers. Okay. Nothing else really here that we need. Chuck the Enigma in for now. Use our reroll. Grab another Enigma. And like I said, we'll wait until probably around round 10 before we do anything else. But we will just start to fly through with the net worth. So 73, beating the people that are on win streaks completely here. If we don't get any 2-star units once we do sort of hit the round 10 mark, so we've only got 2 more rounds to that, then we may use some of this excess gold that we have made from losing and the losing streaks to try and re-roll, because as I said earlier, Assassins kind of do need as much help as possible. Use a re-roll, and we'll use the Chrysalis here. And we'll put that on the Ember Spirit, I think. So there's a Queen's of Pain, 2-star, perfect. Another Queen of Pain. We'll wait 1 more round before we see if we need to do any re-rolls. But again, still top of the old board here. Hopefully now we can potentially get at least 1, maybe 2 kills per round, sort of bleeding how much damage we take. That 2-star Queen of Pain though, already just does so much damage. And we actually take a defeat but with 0 health because they were all summons, which I'm not going to complain about because we're already down to 65 health due to our forced sort of loss streak here. So what we can look at. Healing and stealing. damage support. Let's go with an Nexus. With the Enthrall, it's really, really good against certain targets. No spirits here. We are seeing quite a lot of spirits. Okay, I'm going to do a few rerolls just to see if we can pick anything up here. Another Viper. Another Queen of Pain. Another Ember Spirit. Right, no more. Okay. After this round, I will probably try and force some wins here. But with these two-star units alone, the round should get a lot closer than they were before. Bearing in mind we are trying to lose at the moment. Although, are we too strong? Have we gone too early? No, this should be a really good loss. Nice. -4. Okay. So we'll go up to level 5 here. We'll put the Nyx Assassin in. We'll use our free reroll. Nothing here that we already want. Okay. Because a Viper's a 3-cost unit, you can kind of hold off until level 5, level 6, because you'll still have a high chance of getting them. It's mostly sort of the Nyx Assassins, the Queens of Pain that you're mostly worrying about not getting any. But Nyx Assassin isn't necessarily the best unit. It doesn't really synergize too well with the team apart from being Assassin. And with Slark and a few others towards sort of the higher cost end units, which should be easier to find, I'm not too worried about that. It was mostly the Queens of Pain that we were looking to find here. Okay. And there we go. Up to level 6 with everybody else. Our net worth has dropped down quite significantly, but compared to everybody else, we are way above, apart from the guy that's on a massive win streak here. Might as well check in another Viper for now, although once we get him 2-star, we'll have to replace him with someone else. Okay, there's another Queen of Pain, so I'm going to put another one of you in. We will pick up this Tide Hunter here. Tide Hunter can work very well with Slark. Bearing in mind we've only got a 1-star Nyx. If we do get a 2-star Slark, then we may chuck in a Tide Hunter to give us the scaled bonus. There isn't anyone really running mages, but the Primordials do quite a lot of magic damage as well. It just gives you that extra tankiness front line that you normally don't have with Assassins. Queen of Pain, just so strong. And that Ember Spirit, wow. I definitely saw him crit at least once, maybe twice. So the rounds are getting a lot easier, I would say. We are still quite weak, but that's bound to happen with Assassins, unless you get some really easy matches. Mask of Madness could work on a Slark, so we'll keep that for now, and we'll put it on the next Assassin. Nothing here that we need. I will pick up that Ember Spirit. But if we can get a 3-star Queen of Pain, then we should be in a really good spot here. Really good spot. We need to sort of get to level 7, where the tier 4 units start to get a little bit easier to find than the tier 3 units. And realistically level 8 when we can start getting a really good strong of tier 4. Because that's where most of our units sort of as an assassin build. That 3-star Treant though. Not a bad loss at all. I will happily take that one. Once we get to about 40 HP, that's when I'm going to be starting to worry a little bit. But with the builds that we're playing against, apart from maybe the Warrior with Heartless and Vigilant, everyone else seems to be fairly easy to beat. Maybe the Brawnings as well, depending on how many early kills they get. There's the Void Spirit, so we're going to pick him up. And another Queen of Pain. Excellent. So we're now off our Void. One off our Void. This is where it can start to get a little bit complicated, because once you put in the Void Spirit, some people may want to go towards Spirits. But realistically, with the Faceless Void and the Phantom Assassin, they're your ideal 3 Void that you want to go for. The AoE that Queen of Pains do are crazy, and this Ember Spirit's really doing a lot of damage for us. Unfortunately, for the moment, we are just a little bit too weak. But this is against somebody that's on 82 HP, so I feel really, really comfortable about that. We'll put the rest of our money leveling up. Another Enigma isn't one of my biggest worries right now. And we won't go just in case we go. We will go to 29, and there is a chance that we don't win to get us up to the 30 and get the max interest here. 41 HP, we're just above where I want to be. As sort of like a worst case scenario for this game to be a complete, not write-off, but I still feel that we can quite easily come back at this sort of HP level. That IO though, oh wow. This is going to be a big, big, big damage here. We're looking at probably a draw? Why was that a draw? I am very confused. Is that a bug? Was that a new bug that we've just witnessed? Okay. I was expected to take about 20 damage there. I am a little bit surprised, to say the least. I will put the Tide Hunter in here just for now. We haven't really got a 2-star unit to sort of put in, I guess you can say. We'll put the Mask of Madness on the Queen of Pain as well. It just will do a lot more damage than we need. And we're 2 Assassins off, as well as 1 Void. So we're getting there. We're very, very, very close. I'm still really surprised about that last round though. Very, very confused. Can the Queen of Pain one more? Nice. We actually picked up a slot with the Enthrall. And there we go. Bearing in mind we're not at our full build yet, nor are we realistically that strong at all. We do get a nice win here. Did that person... No. Okay. I'm very confused still. Ooh, Black King Bar is good. I should have gone with that. Okay, we use Maelstrom. Still a very, very strong item to have. There's the Queen of Pain for the 3rd. Well, up to our 3-star. What I'm going to do for now is put the Slark in with the Mask of Madness, because he is just unstoppable. And we'll level up here as well. So we need 1 more Queen of Pain for 3-star. We need to really upgrade our Viper. Our Ember Spirit's already 2-star, so we're not too worried about that. We've already got a 2-star Enigma. And we're very close to our Void as well. A 1-star Slark is still quite weak, especially when he can't get his resets and jumps rather. So I'm not too fussed about this loss here. 9, I'll take it. Once we get to level 8, that's when things should start to sort of turn around a little bit. We shouldn't need to go to level 10. Level 9 should be more than enough for us. And there we go. That is amazing. Yeah, let's do this for now. She's already quite strong like this. Excellent. Having that 3-star Queen of Pain will be probably the difference maker in a lot of these fights coming up here. And she's just standing on top of an Essex, okay. That's an interesting one. Are they holding hands, or what's going on here?
You think you can outsummon me?
I don't know if that's the second bug of the game that we've seen, but... And as you can see here, she just does so much damage, 9k. We still lose just because our rest of our units are really, really weak. But I still feel very, very confident about this one. Very confident. We'll level up here to level 8. We'll put the Nyx Assassin in just so we're aware that we're very, very close to our 6 Assassins. We're only one off our Void as well. So there's another Void Spirit and another Void Spirit. I am going to roll here just to see, and there's a Tide Hunter, and there's the Faceless Void that we needed. So, for now, just because we do have them all, I am going to take out the Tide Hunter. Once we get to level 8, then I will take him out. But this is where the comp gets very, very strong.
You're going to put in some work to take these guys down.
We get the stun off. Queen of Pain jumps in. There we go. Nice and easy. We can now focus on getting our gold back up. In terms of net worth, we did drop down a little bit compared to the guy that's on a massive win streak. He's actually got the opposite of our score. We're 2-16 and he's 16-2. Watch how quickly this game should change around. If we do get a Phantom Assassin, I am going to switch that out for the Nyx. And... how should we do this? Put the Enigma up there as well. I just love the animation of the Faceless Void. It's just so good. And there you go. One shout from the Queen of Pain. It just does so much damage, 1000 damage. And we're now looking really, really comfortable. Really comfortable, in fact. Alright, let's probably change this round, purely because he's got most of the kills on our team now. We'll put this on the Ember Spirit. I'm thinking... probably like that. And they're still fighting. So we do want to try and get up to level 9. Once we get to level 9, we can then put the Tide Hunter in. Realistically, you could probably have gone for another Spirit here. Ooh. We will reroll. Let's go for Eye of Skadi. Purely on the basis that once we put the Tide Hunter in, that's what it's going to go on. Okay. We can't really make interest here unless I sell the Ember Spirit. I think we have gone too far to probably get a 3-star Ember Spirit, bearing in mind this game will end fairly quickly now. But I feel extremely comfortable. Our build is almost complete at round 21. Although our Queen of Pain does need to be higher up, I feel. A lot higher up. Not sure what happened there. Okay. What is this lone druid doing? He's just playing Ring Around the Roses, is he? I see. Okay. No, that's a bit of a shame. We still need to get some upgrades on a few of our characters here. Mostly the Faceless Void and the Slark. There's the Viper. And we will re-roll here. I'm going to risk it. Purely on the basis that I still think we are fairly strong here. Maybe I should change this over. Let's keep it just like this for now. Okay. You want your queen to be as close enough as possible to just that one auto attack alone killed that Wind Ranger. It's crazy. There you go, that's a much more comfortable win. And 18 damage and he's now out. So we're up to the top 5. Still going to keep our gold here because we're going to try and go up to level 9 as quickly as possible, put in the Tide Hunter, and then we should be really, really comfortable with a big beefy front line and then our back line doing the rest of the work. Hopefully we can get a 2-star Slark as quickly as possible. And there you go. If you don't ask, you don't get, I guess. That's the phrase, right? We have missed quite a few Void Spirits going past, but purely on the basis that we want to keep our gold for leveling up here, I think I may do it early, actually.
This is the edge I was looking for.
And we'll put the Ice Guardian on him. There we go. And there you go. 2-star Slark just absolutely going to work. Doing more damage on our 3-star Queen of Pain. So we're now in top 4 situation. We actually knocked out, or rather our Ghost knocked out. It did 22 damage to the other guy. And just like that, our build has completely turned around. So all we really need now is the Faceless Void to become 2-star. There's the Templar Assassin. So I am going to change that around, and we will now roll, okay, to see if we can get both of these 2-star. Do this like that, cool. So this guy has been on a win streak, although he hasn't faced us since we have had the upgrades. And as you can see here now, we just completely destroy his backline while our Tide Hunter and our Queen of Pain just have the front line. 25 damage. So easy. It's amazing. Okay. And overall, this has been a fairly quick game. Round 25 and we're down to sort of the last 4 people. I was just checking the timer there. Ooh, Radiance. Or Diffusal Blade. Okay. I think I am going to go with more of a tankier set here. And we'll put this on the Templar Assassin. There we go. So we're now very, very strong. The Tide Hunter alone has got 400 health. With this, 20 armor. And there you go. All of his units are slowed, with the Enigma as well, even more so. And it's just destruction. Absolutely destruction. And there you go, 29 damage. So just like that, one by one, every single round, we're just knocking out people. And this is the risk, I say. You do have to play quite risky. You don't have to force yourself to level 10, as you saw with me. We did probably take a lot more damage than we needed to in sort of the mid and early game. But once you do sort of start to get these rolls in, you can see how strong it becomes. Okay, so we're going to save our gold here. The only thing really that we're now looking for is the Faceless Void to get him up to 2-star and improve that Chrono Cube that you see. But definitely probably one of my favourite characters in the game, by far. And we're also on a 1 streak here. Okay, let's see what happens next.
I'm going to enjoy this.
And just instantly, within the first few seconds, you just see that we just destroy so many people here.
Only a fool will close the port to restore.
And Queen of Pain is practically untouched as well. Doing almost 15k damage. And there you go, just like that. So easy, guys. Maybe not. I did take some quite big risks in the early game. 4,000 unit damage. Rounds 1. 8. That is an insane number to come first place in. I think literally we were 2-16 at one point, and we must have ended the game probably at the mark of about 10-16 with an 8-win streak, close to at the end. If you enjoyed that, feel free to drop a like. If there's anything else that you want to see on the channel, put a comment in the section below. I have been grinding a lot over the weekend that's recently just gone. So we've gone from Boss 3 to Big Boss 2 now. So there will be some more ranked gameplay coming very soon for your eyes. We are going to try and hit that Lord of the White Spire very soon. I also stream on Twitch, so if you do want to have a little chat while I am playing and not recording, then feel free to drop me a follow. I'll put the link in the description. Apart from that, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.